that Wi-Fi together. Here we go again. You ready? Is you ready? Nah. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Relax. Hold on. I just want you to, hold on. I want you to clap it up for yourself. Clap it up for yourselves. I'm just saying, listen, Andrew Man doing an amazing show right now on his Kendrick and Kamala parallel, which we touched on before, but he doing a brilliant cook over there. So I was caught up in that. And listen, the work don't stop. I know you. I know how you are. You be wanting work to stop, but the work don't stop when it comes to Six Paths TV. So if you don't know me, please allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Six Paths Dice. Mr. Lane, if you need me, welcome to Six Paths TV. If it's your first time here, please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below. It don't matter what you say. And if you come with the smoke, I will smoke your boots. I have time. I'm a small YouTuber. I have time. There will be a time when I won't have time, but right now is not that time. So you get in the comment section, talking a little spicy. Six Paths Dice will be there to drive up the engagement. Thank you, and that is all. But anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who subscribed to the channel in the last few days. We ain't never had a spike this fast. We never got so many more cousins and family members who wanted to join us so quickly. Thank you. You're proving that what I'm doing is righteous and what I'm doing is working. Yes. I'm going to be king of the content creators. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay, listen. I keep coming to the realization that, you know what? Hey. And the first nigga ain't real. Kanye, shame on you. Let's let Kanye talk for a second.
Yo, we were not excited. We was energized. Get on a joint. And, everybody was very, very excited about the elimination of Drake. Yo, we were not excited. We was energized. Get on a joint. And, everybody was very, very.
I think so. This is Kanye West talking about Drake, right? So, in a previous. Or in another interview, I think with the same dude, I think his name was Justin LeBoy. He was asking him about it, right? And I think he was being asked, do you think that Kendrick killed Drake? And Kanye responds, for now. I thought it was just so interesting that no one in the industry, aside from really much younger acts, like people who are part of that family tree, a lot of people who part like Block Boy JB and 21 Savage, and a few other people, they more so either just didn't say nothing. But the whole industry at one time, now you gotta realize that, when you get money with someone, that actually is a special kind of bond. Maybe a lot of y'all niggas ain't experienced that, but when you make money with someone, y'all have a relationship. So those are part of your relationships. So these are all people who, that when the time comes, they're expecting Drake to come through. And for the most part, and I get it. I've been in that same situation for most of my life. When you are a light-skinned male in the black community, you kind of want to be accepted, and you want people to look at you the same way they look at dark-skinned men. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're light-skinned, your blackness is always in question, and it's always okay for someone to come and question your blackness. You know what I mean? And no one comes and says, "Hey, that's not cool," or "Hey, why are you doing that?" And it comes to it. Honestly, for the most part, most black men have a high tolerance for disrespect. And that's what drives y'all crazy and also what stops y'all from being great. Which I don't get is that having people beat you down life is going to beat you down anyway. Life is difficult anyway. Life is impossible anyway. Having people in your social circle that put you down on a regular basis or talk to you or make you develop self-limiting beliefs, they keep you from moving forward. That's why I came to the conclusion of, you know what? Whether they mean to or not, you know what I'm saying? Like, black women can really hold black men back a lot with this shit, because the black men spend most of their time trying to convince this black woman that he's worthy of submission, he's worthy of cooperation, he's worthy of love, he's worthy of all these different things. You can't work on being great and also trying to work towards someone's validation that's not necessarily based off of anything objective. Women can keep everything in the subjective. That's why like female leadership can be problematic, because naturally when women are having conversations, they're not having conversations to solve a problem. They rather just sit there and talk about the problem. That's why women love drama. They get stimulation from just talking about, hey, this is the problem that's going on. I'm saying, but rarely is it about, all right, this will be the solution that will guarantee peace in the future type shit. You understand? But anyway, I said to say this. When people are giving their critiques, their thoughts on things, look at who's saying it, especially when it's coming towards you. You got to think about who, like, does that person have a legit reason to be jealous of you or have negative feelings towards you? Which I got to realize that, when the more gifted you are, the more special you are, the more some people will feel comfortable having aggressions towards you, because in their mind, what they have to do is humanize you. So and that's the human behavior. Again, I gave myself mad jobs. One of my jobs here is I break down human behavior. All right, it's 6 Path Dice. I'm here to help you improve your relationships to people, places, and things. Look at who's saying it. Kanye said that Kendrick killed Drake for now. Kanye was talking about that's what he does. Bitch, Kendrick ain't never battled nobody. Kendrick has never dissed nobody but Drake. Who else has Kendrick actually gone after or gone at or try to really get into a back and forth with? It's not because anyone's scared. You don't, when I saw a clip of LL Cool J talking about urging Drake to move on, you know what I realized, and it didn't cross my mind. I'm like, damn, you know what? That makes sense. They probably told LL, you can get this interview, right? But listen, we're gonna need you to. It was almost like across mad media outlets. You got all these celebrities talking about, yeah, man, he gotta leave that alone. Or yeah, man, I think you gotta just stop, bro. It's over, man. You know what I'm saying? Battle rap is not your thing. Battle rap, nigga, Drake got mad fades. Drake, let me say over Drake. First of all, Drake has always been bigger than every artist that came at him. Every artist that ever came at him, he could have ignored, but he took on every fade. All right. And this is what I had to realize. I had to realize myself that, when you around niggas that you are greater than, right, they will always be trying to find ways to bring you down and find ways to hate on you, but present it to you like it's the truth. If they see an opportunity to fuck with you and they jump at it, listen, that tells you everything. Whenever someone comes at you for no reason, unprovoked, that's an attack. Kanye has always been afraid, has had this weird fetish. It's a kinky relationship he got with Drake. This love-hate shit. He loved this man, but at the same time, will basically openly talk about him, I say, being a threat. But what it really is that Drake is an improvement on what Kanye did, because Kanye really created his own lane. Because before Kanye, conscious rappers didn't talk about bitches and hoes and curse and stuff like that, and talk about materialistic shit. Kanye kind of merged, like he always been doing. You know what I'm saying? He merged like a little more of the flashiness, the braggadociousness with some conscious rapping, and he initially only the conscious niggas will fuck with him. So he was the conscious niggas that made them niggas sound more fly and sound, you know what I mean? And then eventually more people start catching on to how dope Kanye was. And then, he started, doing different kind of features. You get a Young Jeezy feature, a Lil Wayne feature. You start seeing him, with more than T.I.'s and more than street niggas. You understand? But that's where that comes from. So he created his own lane that they didn't have to be gangster, because either you was making party rap or you was making some kind of gangster rap or conscious rap, and you was very much in that lane in a very conservative way, in terms of how you express that shit, right? Also, them niggas tended not to have the best production, all right, because what it was that them niggas didn't really know how to make songs, whereas Drake, what he did was, now he was one of the first artists that where what he was doing, you could tap into it. It's hard to explain, but it was very easy to kind of imitate Drake, right? But he set a new standard for the palatability of hip hop. You know what I mean? In terms of how to make hip hop music that sound good. A lot of what people do today is based off the music that Drake and The Weeknd was doing back in the early 2010s. You understand? So rather than, you know what I mean, just having a regular relationship and keeping it cool and everything, what happens with these kind of people is that the higher up you go, the more that you can basically control your reality, right? So which comes with a little bit of, I think, of a childlike arrogance of you feeling like, all right, well, I don't like this, so I don't want it to be happening. You know what I mean? And no matter what, this is always a lesson. You always take it back to competition. If you find yourself feeling no way, that means you got to up your game and figure out what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Now, these two have collaborated a lot over the past, but, you know, listen, everybody don't know how to have friends. And I mean, one way or the other, they just ain't cool now. One thing I will say, though, is like, yo, I peeped this back when the shit was going down with him and Pusha T. And I was like, why you acting like this Pusha T? This is he's not talking about anything. You know what I'm saying? And the whole blackface thing, it was like, why are you willing to buy into that? It was, actually, I think that shit was based off of a little brother song. And I think the minstrel show. You know what I mean? It has something to do with like a little brother concept. And if you up on hip hop, you know who little brother is. You know what I mean? But even then, I'm like, all right, but Drake is black. He's not a white person doing blackface. It's not exactly this. And also, it's for a movie. He wasn't like, you know, at his house playing around and, you know, dancing and doing like this. If he was at his house dancing and we got with some white gloves on, doing like this with the black face, I would give you that. You know what I'm saying? I would give you that. You know what I mean? But listen.
That's what we doing right now. You think I have somebody I love in the bricks?
Don't let niggas that be hating on you and hating on your level of your abilities or your hard work invalidate you, or just get away with attacking you, saying slick shit, saying fly shit. I mean, but I mean verified fly shit. I don't mean like, you know, you being sensitive. I'm talking about like a nigga like genuinely like, yo, something positive is going on, and he can't father himself to say something positive back. Like, for example, I had a friend of mine I don't talk to no more. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. And I'm saying, yo, like, the nigga, hey, there's a few niggas I grew up with that I don't talk to. I'm like, you know, I'm like, damn. Because it was like, yo, when I was coming up, not that I felt like niggas had to write me a love song or nothing like that. But when you known the nigga for a long time, right? And you known the nigga's challenges and stuff like that. Cause like, yo, when I was younger, I was never really, I was trying to get somewhere, but I didn't know where I was going. You know what I'm saying? I never thought I'd be doing what I'm doing now. I'm about to make more money than I ever fucking made. Oh my fucking God, I can't wait. But anyway, I never thought I'd be making the money I make now, or the money that I'm about to make, or the money I made in the past. I mean, not when I was 28, 29, 25. I mean, I couldn't fathom making $40,000 a year. That was like impossible back then, right? Pardon me. But I had a friend known me since I was since childhood. And I remember basically I was telling him about, he actually inspired me to want to, like, you know, do my own agency and everything, because he was a part of one. And I thought I was expecting him to, you know, don't write me a letter or nothing like that. But yo, he never said one. Like, once I did it and I started doing it and whatnot, and I started doing better. Yo, he never said one nice thing or encouraging thing about like the fact that I was doing that. You know what I mean? Again, someone that known me since I was 9 years old. You know what I mean? And another homeboy I knew since college. I'm like, you know, when I was coming up and whatnot, again, not that I was looking for anything special, but it's like, yo, when I see you doing better, or if I see you leveling up, I see you level up and whatnot, I'm acknowledge that shit. Pay attention to that. It's two things. Either they maybe feel as though you don't deserve it, or they feel as though, or you don't want to have the kind of friends that don't really pay attention to you. Because what I've seen throughout my life, and my life, well, then again, I met my best friend now after I started chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, and that friend is who built me up to being the man I am now and helped me to understand healthy male relationships because I measure my other friends against him. And he's encouraged me from the time I was 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? And like, yo, that's a part of why I can get in front of y'all 10 toes down and be like, yo, I do what I do, and I'm gonna keep talking my shit because the people who love me tell me what I do is right. So all you niggas in my comment sections, I'm gonna keep talking my shit because the people who love me tell me that what I'm doing is right. And also, my audience is growing. I don't gotta really justify shit, but shout out to everyone who joined the channel. Because every time I turn around, my subscribers done went up. Every time I turn around, my watch hours done went up. Oh my god, nigga, we got 99 1,000 more watch hours to go for the month. But nigga, we getting there. We are one out of 100th way to the goal. So shout out to everyone that's supporting the channel. But I want to play a clip from the Anton Daniels show, man. Shout out to Anton, man. You know what? I really gotta say, man, he made a statement the other day, and it wasn't so much that I didn't agree with him or nothing like that, but he was talking about how he was talking about basically what his experience has been with basically the people who are so-called K-Dot fans. Now, and for the most part, I don't want to even say I hate saying K-Dot fans because we're all fans of K-Dot. I'm not gonna lie, his music sounds different to me now, and it's kind of weird. It's weird because it's more so weird because of like what I associate with him now. You know what I mean? And this whole situation is going to really tarnish his legacy because he's beginning to be not known for rapping really well and making great songs. That's where Kendrick shines, is him putting his all into the moment and put his all into the music. You know what I mean? But I find that the argument that people try to make for Kendrick is based off of it's based off your need for a savior and your belief in a perfect person. And what it really is that when it comes, first of all, the first thing about Drake is that I think people are just following the thoughts and opinions and expressions of self-hating black people. You know what I'm saying? Now, self-hating black people believe that it's acceptable behavior to basically participate in aggressive behavior or exhibit aggressive behavior towards not really light-skinned women necessarily. I mean, them too, but light-skinned men in particular, because light-skinned men represent white men to black people. Now, black people are too pussy to do anything to a white man. You know what I mean? Period. You're not going to touch white people. You're not going to do anything to it, especially on the white man. Not necessarily. You know what I mean? But you'll get crazy with a light-skinned man. You know what I'm saying? And how I realized that this shit got out of control? I was having a back and forth with a white girl about the culture. I'm like, ma'am, you are a curvy white girl. You were not in the culture. You know what I'm saying? And like, so I went to her page. I said, oh shit, nigga, I ain't gonna front you. She in Boston too. And what I basically was saying was that you're commenting on something that you're not a part of. There's no way you can relate to the nuances between light-skinned men and dark-skinned men with you being a white girl. And she goes into a whole tirade about how she doesn't need to be black to understand boom, boom. She basically trying to say that because she understood the symbolism in the Super Bowl and she understands basically the system is corrupt type shit. And I'm like, ma'am. It's more than that. The song is based off of the light skin versus dark skin dynamic, the house Negro versus the Phil Negro dynamic in the black community. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't get that. We're like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, you're saying it to a black person. You're talking to a black man and telling the man you disagree with whether or not you can relate to black men as a white woman with a big booty. So I said, listen, I said what I said, and at the end I said, you cute though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so just to be that and have fun. Boy, she jumped at that. She said some bullshit. And she said, thanks, but no thanks. Ma'am, I didn't offer you anything. I didn't offer. I just said you was cute. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, Phil, this has been one of the greatest case studies ever. And I say that because you see, like, yo, when given the opportunity, this is what it's about too. It's about cruelty. It's about human beings need to like destroy because we build and destroy. So I'm like, damn, this is pretty much what like whenever because it makes people feel powerful. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. We have to always resist the need to shit on other people. There was never a need to just straight shit on someone. Thing to critique someone, but to straight shit on someone, meaning that someone's in an after position that's out of their control and you're talking bad about them, or someone's already taking accountability or paid the price for something and you're still talking bad about them. What I know is that when people are miserable or have miserableness inside them, they can't resist the basically whenever it becomes acceptable to shit on someone. That's one of the reasons why like we kind of all like sensationalize these moments with Michael Jackson and R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, all these different kind of people, because there was an opportunity to shit on them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whether it was it was true or not, that's what people did. You know what I mean? And with the situation right here, it's like, fam, you know damn well ain't no one going from Rihanna to Johnny Blaze, Serena Williams, SZA, and at the same time they go deal with little girl. Fam, everyone, all these niggas got cases except for Drake. He don't got no cases with ain't no women coming out and suing him for sexual harassment. None of them. And it's the point I keep hearing is everyone that was in that Grammy audience, they all went to a Diddy party. And Diddy parties are such a party that nigga's in jail. How you in jail over your parties? How you party yourself in the jail? But anyway, shout out to Anton Daniels. I know we went for a little bit of a tangent. Shout out to Anton Daniels. So what Anton says, it perfectly encompasses like what I feel or what I've experienced with this whole situation. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. And shout out to people who say I talk too much. Now, please like, share, and subscribe if you were just coming to the channel, depending on when I start this video. You feel me? So shout out to Anton Daniels, fair use. And thank you again, bro. Anton, bro, you continue to have the really, really great panels and great discussions, man. Shout out to you. Peace.
Not gonna have fireworks. He's not gonna have
Supposed
to like this isn't much.
Said he liked the halftime show.
Yo, you see Anton rubbing his face.
Why did you like it?
I said that I like the halftime show because, like we were saying, it's Kendrick. Kendrick got a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? His raps are deep. So I'm looking at it as Kendrick's performance, not deep in a sense of like meaningful deep, but everything that we've been saying, as opposed to
what you mean now? What other way can you mean deep? If he didn't give an alternate like definition of deep. Yo, Anton holding his baldy. Nigga, you got your Anton that came out his glasses. Yo, if you wear glasses, yo, if a nigga wear glasses and if a nigga ever take off his glasses halfway through the conversation, you know what I mean? If a nigga start going like this and everything, yo, you stress that nigga out, bro. Yo, shout out to Anton. That nigga came out his glasses, man. Yo, he went bare face on you.
So like this isn't much entertainment that's going on here. I understand it wasn't entertaining, but I wasn't looking at the entertainment aspect of it because I knew that wasn't what Kendrick was gonna do. He's not gonna have fireworks. He's not gonna have.
How do y'all go to a halftime? How do you go to a show but not want to be entertained? So when y'all go and see Kendrick in concert and shit, y'all looking for a soliloquy? Like, are y'all looking for a book reading or poetry? What are y'all not looking? So you pay your money not to be entertained. You pay your money for him to show you how deep he is.
Well, that's the thing. I didn't pay money for this.
No. I'm saying in general, like,
yo, you hear what he just said? He said that was the thing. I didn't pay for this. That's not what he asking you. This is what we be talking about when it comes to talking to niggas, man. When you talking to niggas, like niggas will do stuff like that. When you making too much goddamn sense, and this is the problem. You didn't come into the conversation with the intention to just be righteous and keep it 100 and be honest. All right. It's really hard to have a conversation with someone who can't be honest or who's not good at being honest. We know you didn't pay to watch the Super Bowl. What does that have to do with the question? The question is, you're telling someone that something doesn't have to be good for them to enjoy it. Because that's always the problem with art, is when you allow people, or you can pull people into that too much into the subjective space. No, art can be objective in terms of how good it is if you are enjoying it. Now, think about a painting or a sculpture and shit like that, that's something different. But with music is universal. Okay, I can hear it. We all have heard a song in a different language. If the song was that good, you liked it. We've all heard them anime songs with them Japanese girls are singing. Some of that shit be fire. If it's a good enough song, it's going to translate across the world. That's what makes songs good. Don't get me wrong. In hip hop, every song don't got to be a hit, but having songs that don't sound good, there's no excuse for it in 2025, because the conscious rappers of the 90s and 80s and early 2000s, they didn't have all this production to choose from. They're not able to go through thousands of beats to find the perfect production. You know what I'm saying? They're also not aware of all these different ways that they can rap to the beat and do songs and get a point across. People like Kendrick initially, like on Section 80, because you had dope rhythmic raps, you know what I'm saying, and them songs were a vibe. If you play Section 80 right now, it's a vibe. You can ride to that. I used to play that shit in my hoopty, you know what I mean? Whereas, like, you know, it was all the effort and passion that he put into the shit. I like Kendrick when he rap his little heart out. I don't like Kendrick when he rapping cool. All right. So, Anywho, but I'm just saying, like, that's some bullshit, bro. You shouldn't do that when you communicating with a man, because you won't like if someone you ask someone a question and they do some bullshit like that. How you gonna say to that man, oh, you know, I wasn't looking to be entertained? What? The halftime show is supposed to be a spectacle. That is the point of the show. What you niggas is trying to say, you niggas are trying to talk about this K-Dot performance as if like it's not happening in real life. There was a sickness going on with black women and some black people where you think of life as if it's a movie and it's not really happening to you, or it doesn't affect you, or maybe vice versa. You understand? And I'm like, fam, that's not what the halftime performance is. That does not mean it was good. It cannot be good if the crowd there can't enjoy it. And don't get me wrong, someone did say rap performers have a hard time translating on those kind of stages, and to a certain degree, I could understand that. But brings it to our next point about Wayne. Wayne has so I think they also made that same point here. Wayne got so many big features, yo. If he'd have bought out Lloyd to do wait a minute, you know what I'm saying? He got shit with Khaled, you know what I'm saying, that he could do. You know what I'm saying? He bring out Juvenile to do back that ass up. What? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Wayne can't do the Super Bowl. I'm like, bro, he got, you know what I'm saying? He got something, he got shit with he got Hell Yeah fucking Right with Drake. He got The Model with Drake. He got like mad joints with Drizzy. You know what I'm saying? Shit with Nicki. Like he'd have bought Nicki. He'd have bought out Drake. Everybody was saying that. And that would have been a way better halftime show. If Drake would have did the halftime show, it would have been nothing like that. Been nothing like that. Nigga, he probably would have bought The Weeknd to do Love and the Crew. Imagine Drake doing Love and the Crew and that shit. Yo, he had that whole stadium on their motherfucking feet. All right, man. Let's go ahead and let Anton get into this point, man. It's getting late for your boy, man. I still got to cook.
When y'all go to a show, I have never heard anybody this how Kendrick fans be glazing. They glaze so hard. Kendrick fans are probably the biggest cock eaters that I've ever seen in my entire life.
That's a fact. It's a fact.
They will make this guy, and I'm not saying you, Blue, but I'm just saying in general.
No, yeah.
They will make it out like this guy. Listen, this guy got some piece of shit albums. That Mr. Morale shit, that shit was garbage. the Good Kid, Mad City album was dope as fuck. I love that album, and I don't remember him even playing anything from that set list. Like the Kendrick fans will make anything deep. The nigga had on bell bottoms. At the end of the day,
It's a fact.
he had on thigh tight bell bottoms.
I'm a southerner, so I told y'all long ago, like
Fair use.
you don't know a Kendrick Lamar song outside of "Please Don't Kill My Vibe" and the song with Drake. Him
Oh,
talking
he got some dope songs.
I'm just saying that
But the
riding around listening to ever, not in the house, not at the club, not nowhere.
Do you think that? Yeah, because everybody talks about, oh, it wasn't about being entertaining. He was doing a message.
That's an
Do
excuse.
you think?
That's an
Do you
excuse.
think that stage
That's an excuse.
was the stage to show that message?
That's
What Kendrick was showing was that you don't really get in entertainment. Like you're not able to just be yourself and be entertained. Like you yourself are not really worth listening to. You know what I'm saying? He's showing, and like I think, and yeah, you won't get this if you're not a rapper. It takes so much confidence to rap. It don't matter who the person is. It could be anyone. And I learned this when Royce was talking about Lupe, and he's supposed to do an album with Lupe, and Lupe was telling him, like, yo, I can't really do it right now. I don't have the confidence, you know what I'm saying? And I always thought about that, you know what I mean? And like, so I experienced that a lot with doing battles. I still battle rap more so to put myself into a simulation of adversity, a simulation of just of something that's challenging to me, you know what I mean? That makes me nervous, that makes me scared. And it gets to a point now when I do battles, I never walk into a battle scared. I just more so, it's stressful to me because I got so much to do and still got to learn this rap and whatnot, and then go perform it and everything. But but it's up to me to kind of change my outlook on the shit. You feel me? But anywho, during that conversation, this is real quick. I'm sorry, it's going to go on for a quick tangent. During that conversation, right, they talked about a message and everything. And it's like, fam, people don't want to do actual work. What people want to do is the work that's convenient and basically you don't want to read the book. You want to read the Instagram post. And I get it, but just say that. Don't be a nigga who reads the Instagram post or reads the cliff notes, or reads the main ideas of something and then tell me you're an expert. You know what I mean? Or tell me that that you're really about that life. You feel me? So it's the same reason why this body positivity shit is out of control. And we're gonna get into the final boss of the big backs in a little bit. You feel me? So, but also I'm also gonna say this too about Kendrick Lamar, right? And Angry Man, it's crazy how I'm aligning with the frequencies. So Angry Man on his channel right now is talking about basically how the media and how the media works and how the media can try to convince people of something that's not actually true, right? Because it was the media that swayed people into thinking that song was bigger and better than what it actually was. It was the industry telling you that more so. In the end, it's like, damn, if you trust this personality, if you listen to these people, you're like, damn, wow, I really I enjoy their content or their show, and they feel this strongly about Drake losing. Then I mean, because they're both great artists, so it's not like it's that easy to choose between them two, and also their perception. But Kendrick, what worked in Kendrick's favor was that he already conditioned you to accept whatever he gives you and make you. He's a make your own adventure type of nigga. Where like, it's up to you to make it good. It's not up to me to make the song good, nigga. That's on you. I don't gotta make shit good. I'm gonna just be myself. I'm gonna go and just do what I do, and it's actually quite toxic. That's a real toxic nigga that make music that don't sound like music, and then you're an asshole if you don't like it. All right. I've been getting comments all day long with people arguing, writing paragraphs and all types of stuff. And I enjoy the engagement. I had like, yo, you gotta stop taking this shit personal and stop interacting like it's personal for them. Stop making it personal. All right. What it's bringing out of you niggas and white people. First of all, white people arguing about the culture that they're not in is fucking crazy. That is the most, man. Listen, I'm learning more and more that like liberal influences people to go on dummy missions and put their energy into things that don't really matter. You get to where you don't realize what matters in life. That's what wasting time comes from. You don't know what matters in life and what really counts. So therefore, you put stock into the wrong things. Should actually work. All right, man. We're gonna stop that drum right there. What's my next clip, man? Let's go and check out Kev2 Talks, man. I'm sorry, I keep saying his name wrong. Where's that joint at, man? 1 second, y'all. I want to get the right one. Well, in the meantime, let me go ahead and share this real quick. So, people have been trying to boast this whole thing about the views. Listen, let me tell you something. It doesn't matter how many views that his performance got. People watch car crashes. People watch people get evicted. People will watch viral videos. Matter of fact, if you old enough, you remember there was a video called, I think it was Twiller. It was something. Let's say it was Twiller. Twiller takes a tumble, and this is a big girl climbing up on the table, and the table falls over, and she falls down, and the shit went viral because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. People watch all kinds of manners and things. So I'm just saying, you gotta make room for the possibility that this shit got so many views because of all the bad press it got. Everyone had to come back to see, was this shit really that bad? Me personally, I watched some of it and everything. I'm like, I don't think it was more so about the songs he chose. It was more so about he showed that you're really lame, that you don't see yourself as a winner. Because Kendrick, the issue with this shit is also because of the fact that Kendrick is moving like a new nigga. He's moving like an underdog that ain't never had a shot before. Nigga, you have been a mainstream artist damn near forced on people. Because I say that because in my era, this kind of nigga would never be in the forefront. I always thought it was mad weird. I love seeing him up there, you know what I mean? But I thought it was like mad weird. I'm like, wow, like girl, like you get when this nigga had a Lady Gaga co-sign, I was like, it never occurred to me that was on purpose. It never occurred to me that didn't really make sense that Lady Gaga was asking Kendrick when his album gonna come out so she can go back to the club. Nigga, he never made dance music. What are you talking about? There's a version of Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe that a lot of you maybe never heard before. It's actually beautiful. And it's sung by Lady Gaga. I'm not sure why I didn't clear it, but whatever. They should have put that shit on. But anyway, so on a lighter note, man, it was a quick clip I wanted to show. Where is it? Where is it? Let me see if let's see what we got in here, man. Let's take it to Twitter real quick. Let me look at my bookmarks and see what I got in here. All right, what's this one? Goodness, all right. Yeah, what is going on? Anyway, now so I want to show this real quick. Connection. Okay, let me bring it back in, y'all. I think is that it right there. So there's a point during the K-Dot performance where K-Dot, you know, he does the say Drake, I heard you like him young. I'm like, fam, that was the most demonic shit. That is a family show, and Kendrick is up there doing a show talking about a man. Basically, you know what? Azalea Banks puts it perfectly. Hold on, let's go ahead and look at what Azalea had to say about that. So hold on, but before we get there, let me go ahead and just read this real quick. Dominance and impact. On the biggest stage of his career, Kendrick Lamar had a golden opportunity to solidify himself as a generational icon, and he fumbled. His Super Bowl halftime show, a moment that should have been career defining, was forgettable at best. And what was the highlight of his entire performance? The moment he mentioned Drake's name. That's it. That was the peak of his set. So this is a part of a lot of people's take on it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people kind of just waking up to say, you know what, this behavior is trash. You know what I'm saying? The next thing we're gonna get to, and I know we said we're gonna get to Azalea real quick, is also this whole thing with Serena Williams. Hold on, matter of fact, it's right here. So somebody writes, Serena crip walking on Drake, laughing my ass off. And someone also responds, with a white husband, they not like us. And this is Serena with a white husband. My bad, y'all. And again, listen, shout out to the Swirls and Divestors. I'm not hating on that. But yo, this is her with Duke. Okay? This is her. Okay? Hold on, Duke. Let me go ahead and share what Stephen A. Smith had to say about this. Hold on now. So hold on, y'all. So this is if you hadn't seen it. So actually, she actually got in trouble a few years ago for crip walking after after one of her games. And you know, Black people got to realize that, yo, it's not a good thing for you to try to make gang culture your culture. Also, you lost a relative to gang violence. You know how crazy that sounds and how crazy that shit looks? Well, what's even crazier is, yo, you are a married woman. A married woman, my nigga. And here you are. Hold on, where's that clip with Stephen A. Smith? And here you are dancing in the background for a song about your ex. Oh, where's the audio at? Oh boy. Damn, Sean, where is it? No, where's the shit with Stephen A. Smith? Let me see if it's in here.
Back to his ass, because clearly you don't belong with me. What you worried about him for, and you with me? If I'm married and my wife is going to join trolling her ex, go back to his ass, because clearly you don't belong with me. What you worried about him for, and you with me? If I'm married and my wife is going to join trolling her ex, go back to his ass, because clearly you don't belong with me.
Yo, so Stephen A. Smith is going viral for that clip right now. And yo, listen, listen, he ain't wrong, he ain't lying. You understand? Disrespectful as hell. You know what I'm saying? But no, her husband is looking on with serenity. You know what I'm saying? Because yo, nigga, he got a fetish for Drake too. You know what I mean? But disrespectful as hell. So Kendrick is up there. First of all, why would you want two chicks that Drake used to sleep with on stage with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you, it's really weird. It's not, and I'm like, yo, we are living in upside down land. We are living in bizarro land. If y'all trying to tell me that all this is cool. And another thing I want to say about that halftime show is that the time is past. Niggas don't want you feeding us the rhetoric that's going to keep us broke no more. You know, I'm like, you know, one of my favorite songs used to be Wesley's Theory and We Gonna Be All Right. You know what I'm saying? And I still like the record and everything, but I couldn't figure out why I don't play those songs no more. And I'm like, no, I don't play those songs no more. A lot of those old songs no more because it's broke nigga rap. I mean, it's struggle rap. I don't know. I don't relate to none of that no more. Like any of it. I don't relate to anyone being after me. I don't relate to a white man trying to hold me back. I don't relate to none of that shit, my nigga. I'm free. It's my country. I'm saying I have roots here too. My family from here too. My family's a part of contributing to this country too. Fuck all that. I'm saying this anti-patriotism shit. No, we ain't doing that. Fuck that. No, we need to be proud. We from America. Why would you want what? Listen, it is the most backwards thinking for someone to make you think that you should hate the place that you come from. But it's the people who want you to put stake in harmless rebellion that want to keep you in the same place because if I can keep you in that state of mind, right, you're never going to actually do any real problem solving and actually be able to elevate and create something for future generations. We ain't got to a point where most people can't see past their own goddamn nose, especially with the women. The women that got to a point where they saying, I don't even want to get with a nigga on the come up. I don't want to get that. Basically, they're not able to meet a guy and assess the situation, but to tell where he's going in life. You can't meet a guy and say, all right, he got this going for himself, got this going for himself, he's doing this, he's doing this. So that means in 10 to 20 years, he'll be here. If you plan on being with someone for a lifetime and whatnot, you need to be able to think that way. I'm like, you're making an investment. You are an investor. And like he is the business. You are the employee who has stock options. You actually can own a small part of the company, and you women will do this shit and just leave. You'll leave your stock. You say, all right, well, no, I'm good. I'm quitting. You know, I don't want them. Like you can have my stocks. You can go back. We can go back. Y'all are doing that. And y'all doing that while working at Amazon. Y'all are the people, y'all are the first ones to quit Amazon. Y'all the first ones to quit Google who had higher positions. You're the first ones to quit. And then when you get to your 30s and 40s, you start looking at the people who were the first to quit or the people who didn't want to invest in Amazon and Google. Look crazy. You know what?
Sooner or later, her cookies get
crushed, nigga. All right, let's see what Twitter was saying, man. So shout out to this brother.
Shows in recent memory. First of all, Kendrick Lamar is worth. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. Kendrick Lamar at the Super Bowl was whack. That was one of the worst halftime shows in recent memory. First of all, Kendrick Lamar is not mainstream. Like, people do not know those songs. The white people at the Super Bowl party that I was with, he may as well have been speaking Mandarin. All right, because nobody knew these songs. Nobody knew what he was rapping about outside of Not Like Us, obviously. But nobody knows these songs. Second of all, Blickety Black, I'm so much blacker than you. Halftime shows are very passe. Like, that stuff peaked in the BLM era. It's very not of this moment. It very much does not work. And also, it's been done better. So,
you know what's funny is that, like, yo, it's actually a really positive thing that it's not working. It's because, like, yo, back in 2016, when Trump got elected the first time, yo, he would have killed with that. If the Squid Games that came out in 2015 and he came in 2016 with that whole thing, because at the time it was trendy because it would make you go viral and you would be in the internet, you would be all over the internet. That shit benefited everyone but Colin Kaepernick. And actually, it was a really good example of how you can blow your opportunities in life. Now, I mean, trying to be too woke. He was the first one, but we wasn't telling a story that way. Well, his story is probably one of the greatest lies. He screwed himself over. So you worked your whole life to get to the NFL only to fuck up your opportunity because, again, you're not in control of, you're not signing the check. Some people keep trying to make this performance about it wasn't supposed to be entertaining. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get out of here with that. No, wait, or it wasn't supposed to be entertaining. I'm not trying to hear that shit. That's not what a halftime show is. Then you did a bad job at it. And for you to try to put your own spin on it, you know what I mean? Bring your own meaning to it. That's not helping no one. Okay. And someone also argued with me saying, I said, yo, the white people didn't know the songs, or white people don't know Kendrick like that. Why would they listen to that? Not only that, how are you doing Not Like Us for a stadium of people that you said is not like us? Like, none of that is smart. All right. If the whole point is that your point is that being white is bad, being the closer you are to being white, the more that you're bad and colonized, all type of shit. I'm like, yo, it's a bunch of colonizers in the stands. The colonizers is who buy your concert tickets, probably. You know what I'm saying? And like, yo, like Angry Man was saying, it's a racist song. It's a song about being racist. And that's another thing about like liberal thinking is that it teaches you that, yo, if you are a quote unquote marginalized group, it's okay to basically participate in nasty behavior like that, behavior that you would call racist if it was someone else, but it's okay when you do it because you're part of a marginalized group. If you're homosexual, if you're handicapped, if you're if you're black, if you're a woman, it's okay for you to say whatever you want to say because you fall under that. But if you're a black man, if you're a black man, a white male, whatever, you can't just say whatever the hell you want to say. You feel me? Anyway, I'm gonna let old boy cook, man. We're gonna look at one more joint and we're gonna be out of here, man. I gotta go to bed.
So at this point, nobody cares. Third of all, 43-year-old mother of two, Serena Williams, in a bad blonde wig, like crip walking, is embarrassing. Like, I'm embarrassed for her. She should be embarrassed for herself. It's just all really, really passe. There is nothing about that halftime performance that worked. So what I need to tell the NFL, Rock Nation, anybody that's doing that Super Bowl, try to make a show that's for all of America, because that was not for all of America. That was for like a fringe that knows Kendrick Lamar and that knows, his reps. Like, you're not going to tell me that man is mainstream, that this is some mainstream super.
I'm gonna stop him right there. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you why black people want to see him at the Super Bowl. I told y'all, black people have a fetish for other black people being places they're not supposed to be. It's like this whole trading places like fetish fantasy that we have, where or like BAPS. That's why niggas love BAPS. It's all about I ain't shit, but somehow I get to enjoy the best parts of life. Or I could be no one. It's like the Black American dream. I could be no one today and somebody tomorrow. And to a certain degree, in this country, you can be a drug dealer who came out of jail and come home from jail and become a millionaire. That really could happen. All happen to the same person in this country. And this is one of the few places in the world where, nigga, if you really want to, if you really try, you make the right moves and whatnot, it may take you a long time, but it could happen, right? You can't say that about any other place in the world. You know what I'm saying? But also, anyway, Kendrick is just not the kind of artist that. And again, I don't want to say kind of artist. I think it would have went differently if he'd have went with more high energy songs. He'd have went with Loyalty, Don't Kill My Vibe. Money. I think a really dope version of Money Trees would have got things going. You feel me? But definitely his show with Rihanna. I mean, he might have shit. He should have did Poetic Justice. or something. You feel me? Not only that, to not even try, and it also told me that Kendrick really does believe the gas. He believes the hype. That G and X shit proves he's listening to y'all and he's listening to that rather than putting together that I need to be better. He's believing the hype to the point where he made an album that don't sound like no damn Kendrick. I keep saying I'm gonna play it again. I just wasn't drawn to hearing any of that shit again, or wanting to hear it again, or just anything like that. You feel me? But also going back to speak back to his point about it being for a French audience. So it's kind of like when if you old enough, you remember what it was like to listen to mixtape rappers like Fabulous and Paul Kane and Joe Budden. That's why no matter what, I always have a special part in my life. I'm sorry, a special space in my heart for Joe Budden, because I was listening to him back when I was 13. He was a nigga in the suede sweatsuits and Air Force Ones. Son, I got Air Force guns. You know what I mean? On the Let's Get It beat. I've been riding with him for that long. You feel me? But I know what it was like for this to be someone to me, but people don't know this person. All right. And if you're a hip hop fan, you may go through that not understanding. No, I'm a hip hop fan, so I know who this person is. Everyone ain't heard that song. That's my favorite song. That's why some niggas can't DJ. You can't give everybody the aux. You can't tell everyone, play a playlist, because not everyone knows what kind of music to play around other people. I had to learn that myself. I have a great taste in music, but I had to realize if you were in a group of people and let's say I have an event, you got to play more upbeat and more like happy and upbeat shit, so niggas, I'm saying, have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't. I like to vibe out. You know what I'm saying? I like slow shit. I like shit I can kind of chill and think to and stuff like that too. But everybody don't want that in a group setting. You understand? And because for example, right? I was at a video shoot and I was playing my playlist and whatnot, and somebody commented you trying to put us to sleep? You know what I mean? And I had to realize those are my favorite songs. I like those songs. You know what I'm saying? And again, he right. Though they not trying to hear that right now, but they not wrong because they don't want to hear my playlist. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, so let me go to this other John right here with Azalea Banks. Hey, is this audio? Let me see something real quick. What's this?
I think it's safe to say. Okay, so from what I'm gathering, since everybody thinks that a child being molested, in this case of Drake and Kendrick, since everybody thinks it's funny, I think it's safe to say that everybody believes that it's not true, which means Drake is going to win his defamation case. I don't understand. I've never thought anything was funny about this. It's not funny. It's actually really fucking gross. Did the whole country just kind of, did the whole country just laugh in the face of a potential victim of child molestation? What the fuck did I just watch? What did I just watch? The whole country is screaming, "Amen!" What? Okay, look. Listen. This is the fucking selective, weird, performative outrage bullshit. I don't want to hear anybody say a damn thing about me or anything else again. That was fucking crazy. That was fucking crazy. That was absolutely fucking insane. That was fucking the wackest shit. The wackest fucking shit I've ever seen, witnessed. That was trash. The biggest moment of your career, and you dedicate it to another nigga. And you're wearing something on your chains, A minor. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Word. The nigga Kendrick came out there with a chain with a lowercase a. And I'm like, yo, you are really a lame nigga. I don't know who's worse, him or Easy the Block Captain talking about Remy like she a young, like she young and hot. I think Remy looks great, but you can't talk about older women a certain way if you're not older, nigga. You my age. You're a little younger than me. Remy's 45 years old. You know what I'm saying? First of all, if Easy would have never said nothing and just kept like, all right, you see it with me and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? We know we doing what we do and whatnot. Then it wouldn't look corny. He made it look corny when you start trying to talk about her as if like you got the baddest chick in the game. Nigga, come on, bro. Like that's not what you're gonna get her for. But anyway, she made a really good point about, if everyone can make a joke about it, if everyone could laugh and celebrate what the song is about, if you really thought that he did it, then you wouldn't be celebrating the song, or you wouldn't be talking about it. You know what I mean? So that's a good point. And her making that point, at first I didn't get what she meant by he's going to win a defamation case, because again, if you thought it was true, why would you make fun of basically someone being abused? To the point where, you got the Grammys, everyone's saying A minor. That's crazy. As if it doesn't mean. First of all, since when can you perform at the Grammys and perform a song about who gives you a Grammy for a song about pedophilia? You can barely even say that shit on YouTube. He got a Grammy for talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see, man. I think I got anything else. It's been an hour, man. I gotta go to bed, man. I'm supposed to be a more. I got some more comments, some more nasty comments. Damn, I gotta block you. It's crazy. Anyway, man, we about to be out of here, man. Joe. Love y'all, man. Shout out to everyone, that joined the channel. You know what I'm saying?
So the fucking clock. I've been doing this shit a long time. I posted this video.
My bad, y'all. Anyway, clap it up for yourselves, man. Peace.